Hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I am Random Ross and it's been a while since I did a review for something and I thought, I reviewed Unbreakable a while back and Glass is coming out in January, which isn't too far away. So I thought I would review the second instalment of M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable trilogy, and that is on Split. Written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan, starring James McAvoy, Anya-Taylor Joy, and Bettey Buckley. So this is a psychological horror thriller where this guy named Kevin has over 23 personalities all inside of him, and three of the most dominant ones are a priest called Dennis, a nun called Patricia, and a 9-year-old called Hedwig. And they praise this creature called the Beast, and he expects a sacrifice of young women. So one of these alter egos goes out and kidnaps 3 girls, and throughout the film they meet these 3 personas, and not all of them, of course. And there's all this huge build-up to the reveal of the Beast. What is the Beast? Is he the Beast? Has he got one of these personas? Well, in a shocking twist of events, it turns out he does have a personality that is the Beast and feeds on the flesh of the young. And that's what he does with 2 of the girls that he captures. But the main girl in it, played by Anya-Taylor Joy, she, gains a bond with one of the characters, one of the personas, Hedwig. And yeah, she actually fights her way through and manages to survive. And when the Beast sees that she's a victim of sexual abuse, because there are flashback sequences where she's sexually abused, the Beast then laughs and says it's the most damaged who are the highly evolved, and then leaves. We then find out that she's in a zoo, and yeah, we also have Bettey Buckley in this as his psychiatrist, who knows of these personas but doesn't know of the Beast. Okay, so let's get to my likes and dislikes. I'm sure I've given enough away already. Mind you, this film's almost 2 years old and I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. If you haven't, I apologise. So let's go to my likes and dislikes. First of all, James McAvoy. I mean, he is such a gifted actor. I mean, how he portrayed all these different characters in one body was brilliant. I like the character of Hedwig. He was kind of funny. I'm thinking he's a 9-year-old kid, yet he has the body of a 30-year-old man. And it's mental. I also liked the Beast. Now, out of all his personas, the Beast actually has a physical change, because he does change. The Beast, he has various different animals within him. He has the speed of a cheetah, the strength of a boa constrictor, the skin of a rhino, the climbing abilities of a lizard, and the stomach of a lion, by the look of him. And we do see them physical changes on him when he becomes the Beast. And of course, I love those characters he plays. James McAvoy did a great performance in this, along with Anya-Taylor Joy. She was, a very interesting character, and she seemed to remain calm throughout the whole thing, but she was smart, she wasn't dumb. But she had 2 of her friends that were kidnapped with her, and they didn't make it because the Beast got to them. I also like Bettey Buckley in this as his psychiatrist. I can't remember what her character's name was, but she was great in this. And she was in another M. Night Shyamalan film I watched too, called Happening, or The Happening, with Mark Wahlberg and Zoe Deschanel, whatever her name is. Yes. And of course, M. Night Shyamalan is known for his twists, so we do get a Shyamalan twist in this, and in it we get a mid-credit scene where we see David Dunn. Yes, Bruce Willis's character from Unbreakable. Yeah, when they're looking at the report on TV, they say, what was the name of that guy in the wheelchair? And Bruce Willis, playing David Dunn, says, Mr. Glass, as he sips a coffee. And the twist to that was that Split, despite it being a standalone film, is actually a sort of sequel to Unbreakable. It shares that same universe, because there's a theory as well that in Unbreakable, when David Dunn brushes against the boy, like just bumps into him. He hears all these voices in his head, because if you've seen Unbreakable, you know what I'm on about. Could that be Kevin? I think so. Yeah, so I like that. My dislikes. Yeah, it didn't. It was quite fast paced. Wasn't a terrible film like M Night made between Unbreakable and The Visit. Yeah, this was a well done film, I think, in my opinion, and yeah, I can't really think of much negatives to dislike on to go on this. Other than, I guess I didn't like the other two girls in it. I mean, their characters I kind of thought were forgettable. But other than that, I thought it was a great film and a great standalone sequel to Unbreakable. And I look forward to seeing Glass, where all three of them are together. So, yes. So, anyway, final thoughts and ratings. I enjoyed Split. I thought it was a good film. With all that being said, I'm going to give Split, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5 for Split. So that has been a random review. I have been Random Ross, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links, my Facebook group, Merchant Movies and TV Shows, are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.